What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C4, and thank you for tuning in for another episode of the Philadelphia Eagles Connected Franchise Mode, year number 3. And we're here in week number 5. Quick turnaround. We played the Giants in week 2, and now we're playing them here in week 5, getting these games out of the way. But there's, 3 things in life: death, taxes, and the Philadelphia Eagles beating the New York Giants. So, don't want to give you a spoiler. We still have plenty of game to play. And Eli Manning did torch us. We barely got through with the skin of our teeth playing the Giants in the first time. It took us to overtime to beat them. But, now we're at home. We beat them in overtime at their backyard. Like I said, Giant fans are just lesbian Eagle fans. That's why it sounds so close to lesbian seagull. That's how you put it together. And there we go. Let's start off. Oh, my God. They just think they can throw anything to Odell Beckham Jr. Jalen Mills with his first interception of the season. Eli Manning being classic regular season Eli Manning. I'll give you credit where credit's due. People say I need to be less biased and be more open to, Cowboy and Giant fans and stuff like that. Eli Manning is absolutely incredible in the playoffs. But in the regular season, Eli Manning is average. And look at that. Oh, yeah, just throw it to Odell Beckham Jr. Yeah, I don't think so. Humphrey pops the ball up. Jalen Mills comes down with his first interception of the season. Classic Eli Manning. Set up the Eagles here. Look at that. We're moving it. We're chucking and jiving as we hit Anthony Callaway. And by Anthony Callaway, that's definitely not his name. It's Antonio Callaway from the University of Florida. Moving the chains, putting us near the 10-yard line. Well, let's go. Let's go. Our offense has been quite stagnant the last 2 weeks, especially last week against the Panthers. Even though we handled the Panthers, no great stat lines by any means. That was more defensive. We had that big 60-something yard touchdown return by Vinny Curry. Let's let our offense take a little bit of control here. Carson Wentz, plenty of time in the pocket. Ooh, what the fuck is going on there? All right, he was almost sacked about 9 times, and then he pretty much, let's be honest, Snacks Harrison didn't sack him. Carson Wentz just ran up the middle and got sacked by Mr. Snacks, which still goes up on the stat sheet as a sack, forcing a 3rd and 9. We have to get a touchdown here. Come on, someone make a motherfucking play. Wentz dropping back. Ooh, just a check down to Smallwood. Maybe we're playing it a little bit of safe because Mr. Carson Wentz has yet to throw an interception this season. Maybe that's what's happening there, but maybe just made it a little bit more manageable field goal for Cody Parkey. That's all right. That's all right. It would have been nice to capitalize on the interception with a touchdown, but we took the field goal, and now we got 3 minutes left in the second quarter after a lot of nothing happening. 1st and 10. Horrible. Incredibly dangerous throw there from Carson Wentz. That looked like a Madden 6 throw. Jesus Christ. Hitting Jordan Matthews. Maybe the best wide receiver quarterback combination to start year 3 here is Carson Wentz and Jordan Matthews. So I get that he has trust in his wide receiver, but that was, you trying to throw your first pick? Hey, look, DRC. Looks, yeah, who just fucking bought one of those for real babies and threw it at Carson Wentz and then had him trip over it? That's pretty much how DRC tackles. How many times I gotta tell you? He tackles like a goddamn baby infant. But somehow you got a sack. Good play call. That's probably my weakest play. If I don't play a whole lot online, but if you ever played me online, bring the fucking cornerback blitz. I can't adjust to it. I can't cope with it. I can't deal with it. I don't know. Well, that set before the 2-minute warning there. 7 rushes, 51 yards. That's not overly impressive. But for how shit our run offense has been, it's looking all right. We're on pace to have a fucking first 100-yard rushing game this season for our running backs. And we need it, man. We cannot. Jesus Christ, the pocket's horrible. Sack there from Olivier Vernon, making it 4th and 21. Freddie Mitchell's not on the roster last time I checked, so we'll just kick the big field goal here. 54 yards for Cody Parkey. Ooh, great adjustment there from the best field goal kicker on YouTube to make it a 6-0 game. Nice. Now we're showing the kickoff, so some shit is about to go down if we're showing the kickoff. All right, Cody Parker kicks it off. Kicks it well into the end zone. I don't know why they have Odell Beckham Jr. They're back returning kicks. Guess he just wants to get jacked up by some special teamer that's never going to see the light of day for a meaningful snap. Minute 39 for Eli, trying to do some work. That first interception of Jalen Mills has to be looming in his head. He's locking in on Jalen Mills. That's what he's going to do right here. Play action pass, I don't think so. Roddy McLeod coming on the sack. He did not have the best of games last week. Seems like more often than not Kelvin Benjamin was getting mixed up on him. But get a nice sack there to boost his confidence. But that was still Eli Manning having himself, somewhat of a redemption game maybe redemption quarter would be the best way to phrase that. After that early interception, hitting Jake Butt there, get an extra 15 yards after Jordan Hicks just grabs at that fucking face mask. Come on, Hicks, you gotta be better than that. Leader of the defense. Setting up the Giants. 1st and 10 on our 12th, and they get a touchdown. They're winning. We've absolutely dominated them. This scoreline is definitely not reflective of the game as a whole, as they had Odell Beckham Jr. for I don't know what the fuck that was, but now they only have to go 5 yards to go and get the lead. So let's try our best here to hold them to a field goal, or maybe Eli will think Jalen Mills is wearing white and throw it to him again, which would be very nice. Let's use your Fletcher Cox. When in doubt, just use your Fletcher Cox to see what we can do. But they get a solid interior offensive line there with the Giants. Maybe one of the best in Madden. Plenty of time. Ooh. Plenty of time. Eli Manning. Interception to Rod. I mean, too easy. I didn't even have to use that. So getting the interception. As we open up the second half, the Giants were able to put some points on the board and kick a field goal. But now, as the third quarter is slowly ticking down, we are trying our best to establish a run. 79 yards rushing on the day for Christian McCaffrey. It would be nice. Obviously, the win is the most important thing. If they start shutting down the run, I won't hesitate to fucking throw that rock. But to get Christian McCaffrey a 100-yard game would be nice, especially because he's kind of fallen behind Wendell Smallwood as our most productive running back for this season. Carson Wentz 9 of 13, 96 yards so far in this game. As you can see, we have been relying on the run. And I don't know, because I'm only playing 9-minute quarters. Any game I really want to commit to running the ball, it just eats away the clock so much that I can never have like a good balance. Like, oh my god, he ran the ball well and passed the ball well. Ooh. Landon Collins makes the fucking shoelace tackle on Zach Ertz to prevent the touchdown. 18-yard reception for Zach Ertz. He's a guy who's been pretty quiet this season. I mean, he hasn't never really had a big year, but he's been a consistent, 600 yards, 6-7 touchdown guy. I don't think he has much of anything this season. As Christian McCaffrey takes it in for the touchdown. Great confidence booster from there. You saw J.J. Watt's brother, T.J. Watt, saying, man, I wish I was in Houston and not all this bullshit. Goddamn Giant team. We need that touchdown. I think that's his second touchdown. I think he has his first touchdown against the Buccaneers week 1. But nice to get him back on the score sheet as Parkey goes for the extra point to make it a 13-3 10-point game for your Philadelphia Eagles. Home fans are very excited. Happy to see him going. And we're showing the field goal, the opening kickoff again, so you know some shit is about to happen. Cody Parkey kicks off here as per usual. Just touchback. Just fucking drilling it there. What's Eli Manning got to do here? What do you got to do, Eli? You guys hear that donkey? That donkey wearing the number 10 jersey with a weird, awkward smile and dad bod? Eli. Oh. Sorry about your damn luck. Oh. Jordan Hicks taking the fumble all the way back to the house. Maybe, outside of Fletcher Cox, our best player on the defense side of the ball. Pretty shitty looking celebration there. Don't know who forced that fumble. Was that the rookie out of Vandy, Zach Cunningham? I think it might have been Zach Cunningham. Oh, 97. Fuck, the numbers suck. I always people shit on me for the numbers. I really definitely need to do a better job of numbering my players. But Zach Cunningham, number 97 for some reason, forces the fumble. Hicks takes it back to the house. They make it a 20-3 game. Now we're up in the fourth quarter. I wouldn't say it's almost garbage time, but this game's pretty much over. You knew we were going to beat the Giants anyway before you watched this video. You're just here for the fucking highlights to hear my lovely voice as Eli, third pick of the game, hits Jalen Mills. That's actually fucking embarrassing. That was the worst part about that pick. Should have been able to juke the tackle. I think that's Eric Brown. Not exactly sure who it is exactly. I'm just going to guess that it's Eric Brown. Jalen Mills should have been able to juke the shit out of that guy and take that one back to the house. But his second pick of the game for the corner out of LSU, Jalen Mills, the former 7th-round pick. It was really emerged as a solid cover corner for us. As we continue to pound the rock, we just want to get over the victory. 94 yards on the day and 1 touchdown for Christian McCaffrey. So it looks like he is well on his way for getting that century-yard mark. Let's control the clock. You guys saw it, like I said, even though when I lost to the Colts, that was probably the first time we've lost before Week 8. But I do feel like some of you guys that have been here for a long time, you view this like I'm Floyd Mayweather or Ronda Rousey, something like that. Like, you just keep checking these videos like, he's going to lose. He's going to fucking lose. I want to see him lose. I want to lick his tears. You sick, sadistic fucks. But I'm a beast as Zach Ertz gets a touchdown. Very nice. First touchdown of the season. Another touchdown for Carson Wentz. That is still 0 interceptions on the year for Carson Wentz. As the Eagles went up, well, we fucking missed the extra point with Cody Parkey, so we're now up 26-3. Shane Vereen making a nice play. Shane Vereen has been a consistent. Both games he has had solid performances against us as he's up over 100 yards. He only got 3 yards. Maybe, Mr. Eli Manning with 3 interceptions. Maybe we should just rely on the run game. But then you definitely have Odell Beckham Jr. over there kicking and bitching and moaning with his goddamn kicking net that he's not getting the ball. So force him to, whatever. Jake Butt gets the garbage touchdown. Fuck you. Your last name's Butt and you play tight end. Okay? That sounds like a shitty joke that like NFL films would make in the 1970s. So as we ended the last video against the Carolina Panthers, why not? Let's just kick the extra field goal, make it 29-9 as your Philadelphia Eagles get victory at home over the New York Giants. That's a sweep. Yet another common theme in all my franchise modes. Year 1, Year 2, Year 3. Sweeping the New York Giants. Let's take a look here at the stats as we wrap this video up here, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. 1 touchdown, 3 picks. How regular season Eli Manning-esque of him to do that for us. When it's not the best day, like I say, we really established a run here. 109 yards, 1 touchdown for McCaffrey. We needed that. He needed that morale boost. He needed that confidence boost. Hopefully we can carry that into next week. Ertz got the only receiving touchdown of the day. I'll let you guys take a look at the defensive things. Thank you for watching another episode of the Philadelphia Eagles Connected Franchise Mode. If this is your first time stopping by, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment in the comment section below with questions, concerns. If you think I may have, flipped you off in traffic, you can always just file your grievance here in the comment section below. Till next time, guys, it's your boy C4 saying peace out.